All right. Just have to do one thing here. Just turn down my phone. Okay. So let's begin by bringing our awareness inwards and bring our awareness to the breath at the tip of the nostrils. Feel the cool air coming in and the warm air flowing out. Just be with that breath for a few moments. Cool air is coming in, warm air is flowing out. And I'd like to invite you for this process to bring the tongue to the roof of the mouth and stretch the palms. Stretch the palms so that the fingers expand naturally. Continue to be with the breath. Cool air is coming in. Warm air is flowing out. You may begin to notice the breath slowing down. You may begin to notice pauses between breaths. And we're going to set our intention here for this session on giving ourselves permission to really focus on inward things that we usually take for granted. The breath is one of them. We're also going to focus on subtle aspects of movement that we usually take for granted. We're going to bring our conscious awareness to things that are usually going on for us unconsciously. Activities and tasks that our body is usually performing for us unconsciously. We're going to bring our conscious attention to those things for this session. And this is a perfect time if you have any prayers, mantras, personal affirmations, anything that you'd like to say to yourself here for this practice. You can do that now, or you may have a particular song or a line of poetry or one word today that feels inspiring. Or you might not have anything particular coming to mind, and that's fine. I would just encourage everyone to take a moment to really focus your personal intention. And I'd like to express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers. So let's stand up slowly. Bring the palms together, fingers overlapping. And we're going to inhale and exhale. And now we're going to come up at an angle and continue the practice. Now straight overhead. And relax. Hands to the side of the body. Just notice the effects of the practice on the forearms and the wrists. Now we're going to go for some ankle stretch breathing. So we're going to take a breath in and come up on our toes. And exhale, coming down. Very gentle quality here, like we're moving through the water, like these hands are moving through the water. So let's begin. And relax with the hands at the side of the body. Notice the effects of the practice on the calves, ankles, and shoulders. Now we're going to go for the arm stretch breathing, chest opening breathing. And for this, it's a really good time to remember that stretching of the palm, the stretching of the palm that naturally spreads the fingers, tongue at the roof of the mouth. Bring the hands approaching one another so you feel a little bit of that energy between the palms. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed, elbows are relaxed. Now we're going to take a breath in and out to open up the chest. So let's continue. Breathe in. Breathe. 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 Now let's separate the feet about shoulder width. We're going to bend the knees, bring the arms up, and we're going to keep that same quality of stretched palms. But this time we're going to point, instead of having the palms approach each other, the fingers are going to approach each other. So that same quality with the stretched palms and separated fingers, but we're feeling energy here between the fingertips. Tongue is at the roof of the mouth, face is relaxed, elbows are relaxed. And we have like this, we have the knees bent, we've got this very generous quality of this position here, like we're holding something, we're holding like the earth or the something very important near our heart. And we're going to continue now to open up the chest from this position. Back to the center again. We'll just stand for a moment. Just remain standing there. I just have to adjust something. good. Now we're going to go for our loosening. So we're going to bend the knees. Feel this whole body be like really relaxed. We're solid in the feet, and we're going to go from side to side. We're real loose up here, and we have this quality that we're just releasing anything we don't want to hold on to. We're just releasing it. Knees are pointed forward, so we're not stressing the knees. Kind of let your hands hit your back, a little back massage, go from side to side. Okay, and now we're going to loosen up the shoulders. Reverse directions. Elbows. Just in one direction, the other direction. Okay, all right. Now let's go for another exercise. We're gonna have our feet about shoulder width and tongue at the roof of the mouth. Keep this nice relaxed quality in upper body and spread fingers, spread hands, spread palms. Just hold the palms here. Feel relaxed. You can even imagine that you have something supporting the elbows. This is just real relaxed and loose. Feet are connected to the floor. And just slowly move the weight to the right foot until you could almost lift the left foot off the floor. So all your weight's in the right foot, your left foot is totally connected to the floor, but you could lift it up. Like, give that a try. And then the other side, move all the way to the left side so that you could lift up the right foot. And we'll just go from side to side, shifting the weight. And feel that quality. When you shift your weight all to the right, the foot on the left is completely connected to the floor, but there's no weight in it. And when you shift your weight to the left, your weight is completely on the left. The right foot is completely connected to the floor, but there's no weight in it. And you're having this quality in your hands. Everything's light up here. Under the roof of the mouth. We're shifting. hands and palms are spread open, nicely stretched, so that you feel the fingers are spreading apart, but not in a forceful way. They're spreading apart because you're stretching your palms. Upper body's real easy. Tongue is at the roof of the mouth. Okay, now we're going to stop that practice. We're going to stand for a moment, keeping this position, awareness of the breath. And now with the palms nicely stretched, bring the palms to your chest and envision that you're holding a being here. Could be a baby, could be an animal, a very precious being here. And everything, this being is asleep, and we don't want to wake the being. So we're going to walk around with this being asleep, holding the being with that, our palms stretched out. And we're going to start to take a step. We're going to shift the weight to the left foot, lift up the right foot, shift the weight into the right foot. And we're going to walk in a small circle, whatever you have available in your space. Shift the weight to the right foot, lift up the left foot, put the left foot down, shift to the left foot, lift up the right foot, put the right foot down, and continue this very conscious walking at your own pace. Remember, this being we have asleep, so we want to be very gentle. We want our whole upper body to be so soft, so we're not waking the being that we're carrying. Keep your awareness about those feet. Be aware of where your weight is as you walk in this circle. Be very aware about your feet while keeping the upper body very soft, tongue at the roof of the mouth. we'll come back to the center. Release the hands, bring the hands down at the side of the body. We keep the palms spread. Stand for a moment. And now we're going to come on down to the floor. Get it right here. Sit cross-legged and we're going to rotate, circle. Feel all the sides of the pelvis. And reverse direction. Back to the center. Now envision that you have a straight line through the center of the body and you're rotating throughout that line. And reverse directions. So now we'll just pause, just sit for a moment. Now we're going to go for some joint loosening. So we're going to bring the left leg out. We're going to loosen up the right hip. Now we're going to put the outside of the left foot On the outside of the right foot, either on top of the left thigh or the bottom of the right foot against the inner part of the left thigh or straight out. And we're going to do some work with the hip here. If you're straight out, you're going to be inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. If you're here, you're going to be inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. If you're here, you're going to be inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. So pick one of those, and we're going to work with the right hip as we perform this movement with the breath. We're really having our awareness in this right hip, visualizing that joint as healthy, lubricated, and flexible. So let's begin. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, exhale. Very good. Now we're going to the right knee. We're going to bring the hands under the right thigh and do a circle in one direction. Imagine that you've got a canvas here and a writing implement between your toes. So you're drawing a nice circle in one direction. And the other direction. A circle from the ankle in one direction. And the other direction. Okay, now the right leg's out. We're going to do the same thing on the left side, cradle. And now bring the outside of the left foot either on top of the right thigh or the bottom of the left foot against the inner part of the right thigh or straight out. Straight out is going to be inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Here's going to be inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And here is going to be inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So now we're visualizing this left hip as healthy, lubricated, and flexible as we perform this movement. Ready? Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, very good. And now we're going to come on your left thigh, writing pad up here, writing canvas, writing implement between our toes. Nice circle, one direction, and reverse directions. The ankle in one direction, and reverse directions. Shake this up a bit. And sit back. And just really feel all that energy in the lower part of the body. We just did a lot of stuff. We just sit back and notice the sensations. Work we are doing, settling in the body. Okay, and now let's go for the neck and shoulders. So we're going to begin by shrugging the shoulders, really with awareness on this point. And all this is real relaxed here. So we're going to shrug like that. Okay, let's begin. stop that practice. And feel that energy in the shoulders. And now slowly inhale. We'll just do the movement slow motion. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And now we're going to work with a few neck stretches and releases. So we're going to inhale, lean back, open up the throat. This is all through the nose. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Look left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale. Look right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale. Look left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left ear to left shoulder. Feel that stretch down the right side of the body. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right ear to right shoulder. Feel the stretch down the left side of the body. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left ear to left shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right ear to right shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left ear to left shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right ear to right shoulder. Go back to the center. And now let's go all the way around, exhaling to the floor and inhaling from the ceiling. Reverse directions. And come back to the center. Let's pause here. Okay, and now we're going to do an exercise. We're going to do one exercise on the floor. I'll show you from my back what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you the places on my back to visualize while you're doing this exercise. So we're going to be working with raising, we're going to be working with raising the, we're going to be lying flat on the back and raising up. Just watch me for a minute before you try to do it. So we're going to be here on the floor, and we're going to be working with raising up little bits of the spine and releasing. And so I'll show you on my back where to visualize. So in the beginning, you're going to be just raising up the tailbone, and then a little bit more, like an inch or two above the tailbone, and then all the way up to the waist. So we're going from just the tip of the tailbone to a few inches higher to the waist, right about here. Okay, so everybody can get comfortable on the floor. Hands alongside the body. And we're going to, you can actually have your stretched palms, like we've been working on, tongue at the roof of the mouth. And we're going to inhale, and we're just going to lift the very tip of the tailbone. So it's going to hardly look like we're doing anything. And release. So inhale, and just tilting the pelvis just a little bit to raise the tip of the tailbone. And release. Inhale, tip of the tailbone. Release. Inhale, tip of the tailbone. Release. One more time, inhale, tip of the tailbone. Release. Okay, now we're going to do the second one where we're coming a few inches above the tip of the tailbone. So we're going to inhale, it's a little bit more movement. We're going to inhale, you might be able to see it a little bit more. A few inches above the tip of the tailbone, release. And each time you do this, you want to press into the feet. Inhale, a little bit above the tip of the tailbone, a few inches, and release. See how precise you can make the movement. Inhale, release. Inhale, release. Inhale, release. Inhale, release. Okay, and now we're going to come all the way up to the waist. On the next inhalation, we're going to raise the pelvis all the way up to the waist. So again, you may not be able to see much of what I'm doing, but it's going to be more of a movement than the first two. And release. And you can press into the feet for that. So inhale, release. Inhale, release. Inhale, release. Inhale, release. Inhale, release. Inhale. Okay, now we're going to stop the practice. You can bring the palms up, release into the floor. You can bring your feet down, toes pointed outwards. Just release into the floor. We're going to go in for our meditation, and you can remain here lying down. If it's more comfortable for you, you can bend the knees. You can even put something under your knees if that's more comfortable for you. Or you can sit up. I'm going to sit up to guide us. I do suggest if you're sitting up that you support your back so that your spine is straight. So support your back against the floor, the chair or a wall. Okay. So we're going to move in now. I'll give everybody just a few moments here to find your position where you're feeling comfortable for the meditation. And once you're comfortable, you can begin by bringing awareness to the whole surface of your back, the whole surface of your back. And just notice the contact of the surface of your back with the floor. Scan the surface of your back and notice how it feels contacting the floor. And now bring your awareness to your abdomen. And just notice how the breath is just happening all on its own. There's nothing you need to do to have it happen. It's just happening. The abdomen is rising on the inhalation, falling on the exhalation. It's like that breath is breathing you. You can just be with that breath, experience that breath. Rising on the inhalation, falling on the exhalation. And now we're going to begin to relax the body in parts. And we're going to begin with the lower part of the body. We're going to relax the toes, relax the soles of the feet, relax the top of the feet, relax the ankles, relax the calves, relax the shins, relax the knees, relax the thighs, relax the buttocks, relax the hip and groin area. Allow the entire lower portion of the body to be completely relaxed. And now with awareness focused on this lower portion of the body, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready? Breath in. Oh. And again, breath in. Oh. One more time, breath in. Oh. Now we're going to bring our awareness into the middle section of the body. We're going to relax the low back. Relax the abdomen. Relax the mid back, the upper back. Relax the chest. Relax the rib cage. Relax the shoulders. Relax the upper arms. Relax the elbows. Relax the forearms. Relax the wrists. Relax the hands. Relax the fingers. Relax the fingertips. Allow the entire middle section of the body to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this middle section of the body, we're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready? Breath in. Again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. And now we're going to bring our awareness up into the throat and head area. We're going to relax the throat. Relax the back of the neck. Relax the base of the skull. Relax the back of the head. Relax the top of the head. Relax the forehead. Relax the eyebrows. Relax the eyelids. Relax the eyes. Relax the face. Relax the mouth. Relax the tongue. Relax the teeth. Relax the jaw. Allow the entire throat and head area to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this throat and head area, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready? Breath in. And again, breath in. One more time, breath in. And now we're going to bring all three sounds together, the ah, the o, and the and we're going to tone them as one sound. And as we do that, we're going to envision the sound going from the lower to the middle to the upper part of the body. So let's begin. We're going to tone 3 times. Take a breath in. Breath in. And once again, breath in. And now we're going to continue to tone but I'm going to guide us in such a way that there's going to be a space between the end of one and the beginning of the next And that space is going to become a little bit longer each time. And what you want to do is focus your awareness on that space. You want to focus your awareness on that silence that's happening between the sounds. And as that silence expands, you want to envision yourself actually merging with that silence, actually becoming a part of that empty, quiet peace. Okay, let's begin. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. breath in. And now take a breath in for one final Om, and this time really experience each of the three parts of the sound in each of the three parts of the body. Ready, breath in. And gradually bring awareness back into the body. Begin to move the fingers and toes. And slowly come up to a seated position. If you're lying down, or sit forward if you've been sitting up. Try to keep your eyes closed as you do that. And now you can rub your palms together, cup them gently over your eyes, and pull your palms away from your eyes as you open your eyes into your palms. Thank you so much for coming today.